Gambling's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. And people saying to me, well, you're losing a lot of money. And I put £1,000 down on Andrew Murray winning the tennis, and he bloody lost it. And so I put another £2,000 down on Roger Federer not wearing his coat, and I made it back. So you win some, you lose some, and that's the way it goes. And they say, well, why don't you get a real job? And I say, well, I wouldn't be making enough money. And they say, well, you're losing money now. And I'm saying, but I'm also winning it back. And then they say, well, what about your family, Joe? You know what I mean? You're going to lose your family this way. I said, well, I don't have a family. You know what I mean? I don't need a family. I don't want a family. I don't need a wife. And they say, well, what about sexual intercourse? And you're not interested in that? I say, overrated, mate. You know what I'm saying? I get my thrills from gambling. I'd rather have a gamble, to be honest. I'd rather have a little tip-off and have a little gamble and have a little bit of that. I said, well, what about children? I said, Cheltenham. And they said, no, children, Joe. Don't you want children? I was like, no, I don't want children, don't need them. And they said, well, Joe, I think you're crazy. I think you are a loser. And I said, well, I might be a loser, but every now and then I'm a winner. Do you know what I mean? And I put down £3,000 on it raining on a Tuesday last week, and it was raining. And I won £3,100 off the back of that. And then I put all of that lot on it raining on the following Wednesday, and it didn't rain. And so I lost all that money. But then I put a £6,000 on it, raining the Wednesday after that, and it did rain. So I made the money back, but I didn't win anything. But I did win something. I won £6,000, but it was a £6,000 that I'd lost previously, so I ain't won nothing in between. But at the end of the day, when all said and done, I put the bet down and I won it. And I went down to the restaurant. I said, I bet you £5 the food don't come for 10 minutes. And then the waiter said to me, well, the food's already ready. The food's ready, mate. And I said, well, fine, I lost that one then. He's 10 quid. He said, I don't want it. I didn't agree to the bet. And I said, no, take your money, take your food, and fuck off, because I'm not interested anymore. Do you know what I mean? And then I got in a cab and I said, I bet you 15 quid you can't get me home before the counter it's 15 quid. And it went over 15 quid, and so I had to pay him 30. But then I got in another cab to go back to where I was, and I said, I bet you 30 quid that you can't get me back there in under 10 minutes. It should go 15 minutes, and I want all the money back.